Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're having a good day. I'm doing my best to make things happen. Hey, if you're on my channel, you probably have a watch obsession. You probably think about watches a lot. You probably want to know what kind of watch this is. This is a very large watch. It's a diver watch by Citizen. It's the Aquamarine ProMaster Diver BN 2039. It's stated to be 46 millimeters, but it plays like a 50. It's really big. It's giant. It's just huge. It's unbelievably huge. So here's what I'm talking about today. The watches have taken over, haven't they? Be honest. They've gotten into your head and they've taken over everything. Admit it. Here's what I was thinking about. For those of us who are watch obsessives, watches are squatters. They get inside the real estate of your head, they pitch down their tents, and they're not leaving. The watches that you own are squatters. The watches that you want to own are squatters, and they're not leaving. You're spending 95% of your time thinking about watches. You're not a loser. That's the good news. I know so many winners through this channel. I met so many amazing people who are watch obsessed. I mean, one dude, he does search and rescue at the age of 60. Lee. And very productive family man, great guy. He goes to church, does search and rescue. Amazing, watch obsessed. The squatters, they get inside the real estate of your brain and they take over, man. They're not leaving. They're not leaving. So what I think is being a watch obsessive can be like being in a psycho relationship. Here are the signs. Number one, when you're in a psycho relationship, the first thing you do, I remember when I was a kid, people would say, oh my God, my girlfriend's psycho. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe your girlfriend is psycho, but you know what? It takes two to play. And she's attracted to you because you're probably a kindred spirit. It takes two to play. You can't play the innocent victim. You're part of the psycho equation, but I get it. You love playing the victim. It's part of your MO, man. I'm totally understanding that. But hey, man, you have a little bit of psycho in you too. Hey, it's okay. We all have a little bit of psycho in us. Number two. Like a psycho relationship, your relationship is hot and cold. This is why a lot of us rebuy watches. So I thought I was the only one rebuying. People were calling me names. It hurt my feelings. They were calling me Jeff, Mick, rebuy. And I was hurt, man. I was crying, man. But I found out that a lot of you rebuy. And so what? The Tuna and the Sumo and the ProMaster this and the ProMaster that. I've been down that road. And there's three watches I would love to rebuy right now. All made by Citizen. And so that happens, man. The hot and cold. You know how it is when you're in a psycho relationship. It's off, on, it's hot and cold. This fascinates me. Number three. There is no logical origin story to an obsession, to an addiction. There is no logical, there's no rhyme or reason. You could be 40 years old and you could have never thought about a watch in your life. And you're in Wyoming, you're at the lodge. You're at a lodge in Wyoming and you shot a caribou and you're eating caribou medallions in the lodge, and you're sitting across from an oil tycoon who looks like Wilford Brimley, which by the way is the most amazing name ever, Wilford Brimley. And the dude's sporting a Tudor black base steel. He's going, this is my beater watch. I normally wear a Rolex, but you know, out at the lodge here, just wearing my little Tudor black. And you're looking at the shiny Tudor on his wrist, and you're boom, Cupid hits you with the arrow, and you're done, man. You've been diseased. You got herpes at the lodge in Wyoming while you're eating caribou medallions, and you're done. You don't even know how you got sucked into the matrix, but you did. Good luck, you're never getting out. You can talk to me about it, you can talk to other watch obsessives about it. It's rare that a watch obsessive gets out. Usually you're in, the squatters are in your head, they've pitched their tents and they're not leaving, and they know who's boss. They took over. You know it. All right. Number 4. When I was in college, I had a friend. He'd call me 3 days a week. And he would say, "Oh, my girlfriend, she's killing me, man." And you know what? I realized that he liked the drama. After a while, I stopped feeling sorry for him. I go, "You love her. Just admit it. You love her, you love the drama, and you're never going to break up with her. Except for maybe 2 days, and you'll be back with her again." And this happens, man. I think we like the drama. I got a lot of watch drama. Check this out, man. There seems to be no way out of the drama. I've got 9 watches in my collection. I love them all. They're cool. I love all my watches, but it doesn't stop me from coveting, longing for other watches. There are actually, I have 9 watches. I could actually pick up 5 watches over the next year, and I would have 14. And I don't know. I don't want to do it because I would have 14, and I don't even think that would stop the madness. I would want even more. And you know, and if that drama came through, then I'd have a big sell-off, and I could get a Grail, and then I'd get bored with the Grail, and I'd start getting little beater watches, and before I knew it, I'd have 14 watches again. It's just, you know, it leads me to my 5th trait. Excuse me. It leads me to my 6th trait. It's never-ending torment. There is no resolution. It's a full-time job. Being in a psycho relationship is full-time. That's why I say the squatters have pitched their tents inside your brain, and they're not leaving. They don't intend to go. And it's weird how that happens. You're not a loser. It happens to the best of us. You know, it's funny. I never thought about coffee. And I was 40 years old. My wife said, "Why are you drinking diet soda?" I go, "Because I like the caffeine in it." She goes, "That's disgusting. All those chemicals." So she introduced me to the possibility. She never even drank coffee either. She goes, "Let's try coffee." And boom, got obsessed with it. And that's another story. I'm not going to go into my coffee thing, but I love coffee. And 8 years ago, I was just, you know, some Philistine shaving with these disposable Mach 3 things, and then I don't know what happened, man. I got Gillette Fat Boy, Gillette Slim from like the 1950s and 60s. Started doing old school shaving. Got an obsessive personality, so it doesn't surprise me that I'm obsessed with watches. It's just that watches are crazier. They're the squatters that get inside the brain. Psycho relationships, number 6. You can get so stressed from a psycho relationship that it can lead to physical ailments. I knew a guy in college. He had the most toxic relationship, off on. And when he was in the relationship, he would develop psoriasis, and I would see the skin peeling off his hands, and I would try to tell him to get out of the relationship, but "I love her, Jeff. I really do." "Yeah, well, your skin's peeling off your body. If that's love, we're in big trouble here. You need an intervention." So a year ago, I don't know why, I had it in my head that I need to sell my Seiko Tuna 033. And I was really close to putting it up for sale. I got so stressed out, I developed a prostate infection. And then, which, by the way, that's too much information. Well, what do you want me to do, man? I mean, this is a channel. I'm trying to be real. If I got a prostate infection, I'm going to tell them. So, McMahon, you just hush up over there. You hang out with your squatters over there. Pitch your tent and get out of here. I'm going to tell them the truth. So, I realized when I got that infection, I was like, "Oh, you might not want to sell that tuna." So I took it off I don't even think I put it on the market. I had a template all set up to put for sale, but I never actually put it for sale. But anyways, when I took the template down, my infection went away. So I don't think I'll be selling the Tuna 033 anytime soon. Wow, an infection, man. So I gotta go. I gotta have lunch with Wilford Brimley. Why did you say that? Because I just like to say Wilford Brimley's name. That name just puts a smile on my face. And I need a smile on my face when the squatters have pitched their tents and taken over. Tell me what you think, ladies and gentlemen. Until next time, I'm out.